Hey guys, Smashcast here, I'm AG, and today I'm going to be talking about these result submissions for Miyamoto's question regarding which game would you like us to make for the Nintendo Wii U. Now, this happened back, Mr. Miyamoto asked this to the Kotaku readers, and which is a gaming magazine from a big chain of online magazines and blogs, whatever. Okay, same thing, okay? And I submitted my opinion as either an Animal Crossing for Wii U, which we are going to get in the form of the iPad port of like Treasure Island. I don't know what it's called. I just never played it before. But my first one that I wanted to get was the Galaxy 3 or Sunshine 2. Now these are the top 5 submissions. Okay, so a Metroid 2D or 3D, which is pretty much Metroid Prime 4. A Pokémon Snap, boy, a Pokémon Snap. This is like the most legit stuff you can ever get. Okay, a new F-Zero. I want that, but yo man, Pokemon Snap is like the best. F-Zero though, I really want to see that in 60 FPS and 1080p. That's gonna look amazing. And then a new 3D Mario game, which is Galaxy 3 or Sunshine 2. I kind of wish they would have gotten both of them, but getting just one of them is okay with me. And then fifth is kind of odd and strange. I did not expect to see this. An original Dungeons and Dragons style game with the GamePad player serving the role as a dungeon master. Now, for those of you who haven't played Dungeons and Dragons, it's kind of like a game where it's a role-playing game and you have to play with some friends, and it takes a long time. You got to like defeat these monsters and stuff, and you have different characters and things like that. And I've never played Dungeons & Dragons myself. It looked kind of interesting. I kind of want to, but, you know, I kind of ended up picking... It's pretty much the same price to buy Dungeons & Dragons, or you could have bought Wind Waker, or like any other game. Wind Waker was a bit cheaper, so I ended up buying Mario Kart instead, because I kind of want that more. But then the runners-up is Mega Man Legends 3, which... You know, I gotta say, for runner-ups, it's probably not just runner-ups. I think it's more of what's possible to be done with it and why they don't want to do it. So I'm pretty sure this is actually probably rigged just a tiny bit. Now, Mega Man Legends 3, you never know. That would be really interesting, but Capcom's approval would maybe throw off that. By Capcom, I expected that to be in the top 5 submissions. I don't even understand why buying Capcom wasn't in the top 5, because they really need to. Earthbound, we've been lacking in North America of like Earthbound, because everything's been in Japan, and that would, at least having an Earthbound would make an actual use for having Lucas in Smash, because no one knew about him in the West. Star Tropics, and then we have Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask Remake. And of course this has been said to come out for the 3DS, which it seems to be possible by happening by the Grezzo, it's like the Grezzo job listing. And pretty much I think that's probably pretty possible, so they don't really need it as a top 5 submission, so they could have like, you know, somehow rigged it. But buying Capcom, they really need to do that, and I don't know why this should have been on like top 5 list right there. And pretty much tell us what you're the most excited for in the comments down below. And if you guys are not familiar with Star Tropics, because I'm sure a lot of you aren't, it's actually an action-adventure video game released by Nintendo for the NES. And yep, you can go search up some gameplay if you want. And pretty much I got to say that my top 5 from the top 5 submissions: 1, 3D Mario game, that's probably everybody's; 2, Pokemon Snap; 3, F-Zero; 4, Metroid, because I really want to play a Metroid game in like HD. Plus the gamepad is going to do really good for like doing a first-person view of using Samus's ship. Then Dungeons and Dragons would be definitely pretty cool. And I really want Animal Crossing U. I don't understand why it was not a runner-up. Come on, guys. We need it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and Smashcast signing out. Peace.